This was just sort of a no-brainer. This was such a great script and a different character for me. But I love that, actually. I think because it's a real story about family and love and relationships, mother-daughter relationships, and that's just interesting.
Harris is my only love.
Who's Harris, Mom? Was he an old boyfriend of yours?
Mine and Buddy's. Buddy loved him too. Harris and I killed Buddy.
Mom, what are you talking about?
I was so honored to share the same movie, never mind the same character, with Vanessa. But we did meet briefly during rehearsals to think about ways of creating, consistencies in our performances. But there's such an incredible distance, it's an amount of time between those two stages of that character's life, and she's very sick in the end, and kind of weaving in and out of consciousness. So it didn't need to be exactly parallel.
Talk about acting with your mom.
What can I say? She's one of the greatest actresses in the world. So even if I wasn't her daughter, to be able to be in a scene with her is just a wonderful thing. But she's just heartbreaking to watch. She really is. Just makes me cry.
I know that there was an attraction with Harris and your character. Oh, describe that.
I certainly wouldn't say, oh, Buddy's gay. It's not that. That's not the story. And nor is it as simple as just saying that he's in love with his best friend, Anne. I think that he's a guy who hasn't figured out who he wants to be or how to become that person. So in the meantime, he's making up for it by drinking and by just kind of desperately attaching himself to other people who have things that he wants.
What if you and I just sang and laughed together for the rest of our lives?
It wouldn't work.
Not for you.
Has there ever been a moment between your mother and yourself where she's revealed any kind of past love that she's had, like in the movie?
Oh yes, I mean obviously I know a great deal about her life. It's pretty well documented even before I was born, but I'm not going to name names, but there was a couple of times when she said to me, oh yes, I had a fling with so-and-so, and it's like, you did?
What would you say is the message behind this film? What do you want people to take away from it?
I think that for me, this film is a lot about acceptance and not only just remembering your past, but sort of remembering sort of what made you and all those memories, good or bad.
We are fallible and imperfect, and we will invariably kind of err, and we have to, accept that and forgive ourselves.
Your mother had a whole life. She sang at my wedding. She raised 2 girls. We can't know everything she did. We are mysterious creatures, aren't we?